afternoon, guys. Hope you're well. Same process ever with Max on either side. We will place an embargo towards the end for 10:30 on Saturday evening. Just bear in mind that it's a Sunday's open section, so it'll be busier than normal when you've holding a mic. Start with Ian, please.
Hi, Pep. Can I check in on your fitness of the players that you could expect back? Kevin De Bruyne, Nathan Ake, any chance?
I don't think so.
No chance at all? Does that mean that they've had setbacks, or...?
No, but not ready. They are training, they are in the last part, and by yesterday Nathan was the first training with the team, so, you know, maybe he can travel, but I think to start is not ready.
Anyone else got any issues, or...?
Some of them Brazilian, Manu, today was day off, so today we'll see how they feel. We'll see it between today and tomorrow, we'll know exactly.
And just looking ahead to the Wolves game, obviously you always say after the international breaks that these matches are difficult no matter who you face, but what do you think of the challenge of going to Molineux to face Wolves after the break?
They got less points than we deserve. That's all I can see with this long international break that I had time to see a few games. They got less points than they deserve. So always have been tough with Wolves since Nuno Espirito Santo was the manager, and all the time it will not be an exception.
Thank you.
Hi, Pep. Thomas Tuchel was appointed as the England manager this week. Eddie Howe this morning has already said he wasn't approached. Was there any approach from the Football Association to you at all?
Manager Thomas Tuchel is the manager, so let's congratulate them for the FA and Thomas for a big job, and I wish him England for the fact that, of course, I'm 9 years here, the very, very best for both of them.
It's obviously provoked a bit of a debate about whether the England coach should be an Englishman. As someone yourself who's worked here for 9 years now, do you think there is an issue with the amount of elite coaches that England is producing?
Look, there is one thing, like every human being, no intervene and zero intervene, is where we born. We don't decide of that. Mom and dad decide in certain moments, and 9 months later we are here. But we don't decide. I didn't decide to be Catalan. You didn't decide to be English. So that is a reality, the influence. So I understand completely the people, because it's normal, you know, being managers for the national team when you were born. But at the same time, in this world, when English manager is, you know, FA and national from UK is going bad, he will be destroyed. So he is a question of results, and now the federation from UK decide, you know, for a foreign manager with a well-known, recognized for his talent, and I wish him very best. So my point of view can be, you know, some opinions, but I would like to support him unconditionally, because he will represent your country the very best. He will represent for his knowledge, for his wisdom, to do the best. And he wins, will be completely prized, and he loses, will only criticize. But it doesn't matter if it's a foreign or not a foreign. The federation decides it's the right person to lead this transition and follow the incredible job that Gareth Southgate has done, and that is going to happen. So I know we are proud, you know, where we are, where we were born, where we live, the education that we had, but the world is so big, and you have to be open-minded, you know, I came here to learn from all of you. So I'm not here to, you know, to give you my experience from another countries. I came here to give what I know, but to get a lot. That is all about. Look what happened today all around the world, in the wars we have, because you believe you are better than the other one. What happened in Russia, and Israel, in Ukraine, and Gaza, and all these places in Africa. So it's terrible. It's just because we believe we are better than the other one, and we are not. It's just who we are. We try to travel. We try to all around the world to share experience, to meet people, and that makes us absolutely better. And I think they decide support 100%, like what happened before with Gareth, and the very best from England and all the people. So, but I don't like to just be criticized for just the fact you were born in a place, like you didn't intervene. you know, I'm not guilty to be Catalan. I'm not. So I just were born there. But after I learn a lot there and in Germany and in Mexico and in Middle East and now in England, and that is have incredible friends and everywhere, and that is what it is.
Pep, just to clear up, because it's been widely reported that the FA did have some sort of conversation with you about the possibility of you becoming the England manager. Did
Thomas
those conversations...
Tuchel is the manager, so
I know
forget
he is now,
about it.
But before...
I'm a manager from Man City. The conversations I have is with Man City. This is what it is.
So
Tuchel is the manager already, so Thomas is that. This is the most important thing. The rest is not important.
on that though, and not on your own situation, I know you've spoken in the past about your future and possibly managing a national team. Whenever this journey ends, is that still something you would like to do?
Yeah.
And is it something that you can foresee happening next after Manchester City? I mean, how do you view your future in the game as it stands?
I have to decide. I said, I don't know when I talk about it, I said many times, and hopefully you don't, all of you don't ask me anymore. So I didn't take a decision already. When I would take it, I will inform you, for sure, 100%. That's why there is no news, and that's why I don't have to add absolutely anything else. And Wolves is my priority, my players, how they come back for the national team. That is only I'm concerned.
Hi, Pep. What will you and the club lose with Cheeky going at the end of the year? And are you looking forward to working with Hugo Viana?
Well, a part of me is living, I would say. So a friend of mine, one of the, I would say the architect to create one of the best teams ever from Barcelona in that time, and now here. A friend of mine, and yeah, I knew the decision for a long time, you know, for the family reasons, personal reasons, and I know how grateful he is for this experience here. Personally, it will be missed, but of course, it will be missed a lot. But for the confidence, for the trust, for especially in the bad moments, because he make me incredible balance in my job, because I'm so energetic. When I'm going bad, I want to destroy everything, and all the time said, "See you tomorrow. Take a coffee." And his balance to be completely crazy in the other one, his post helped me a lot in my period in Barcelona and of course here. But I have the opinion that the club is so solid, incredible, well structured, and like has to be like that. In all the families, we have to move on, and the club will move on.
Hi Pep. About Cheeky again. He'll been here 12 years now. You're in your 9th year. Is it fair to say that neither of you expected to be here so long? And apart from the weather, what's made you stay?
You're right. You are completely right in respect, but it happened because we won a lot. Otherwise, my chairman adored me, but he would have sacked me if the result was not good. So the relations, whatever happens is there, will be there, but it has been long because we won a lot. There's no secrets. Here it doesn't matter where you were born. If you don't win, your position, everyone asks you, to be sacked. And if you win and have success, the people support you. So it's not much, I would say, complicated than that.
Hi, yeah. There was a period in the first season where lost a couple of matches in a row, or didn't win in a row in the first season you were here.
First season?
Yeah, the first season, so 8 years ago now. But how important was his support and backing back then, when there was some pressure on you and people were wondering if you were able to adapt to
Yeah,
England?
of course, I was so grateful, but I was not surprised. The reason why I came here, because one of the reasons for the potential future, but especially because few friends like it was Ferran and Cheeky were here. In that time I didn't know my chairman, I didn't know my owner, I didn't know the players and staff, backroom staff, I didn't know almost anyone. But I knew them, and to me, have the hierarchy above of me that support me, it was not a surprise. I'm so grateful, because it could be different, but I work with them, especially with Cheeky in Barcelona, and I knew it's going to happen. Always we try to find a solution, not to blame what is going on. And that's why you appreciate the bad moments that all the managers will have, how close the people that is above of you is close to you. And this is what happened.
Hi, Pep. Have the club said to you when ideally they want a decision on your future?
Never, ever. I've done it and never do it. Never. I don't feel it.
Because do you think there comes a point in the season where they will need to know?
Yeah, of course. But I'm pretty sure that the club have an option when Chiki should leave, and they have options when Pep will leave. Sooner or later it's going to happen, and they are prepared. So it's not be a surprise. They know that I have to, every sport director or manager or whatever, when they have the chance, that's why I'm here for many years, I want to be really, really, really convinced that it's the best for the club. I will not delay every action knowing that I am creating a problem in the club. If I feel it's a problem right now, I would take a decision as quick as possible. But I don't have that feeling because they understand me the reasons that I have. And that's why Wolves is the priority.
Just obviously Chiki effectively appointed his successor. Would you want any input into who takes over from you? If they asked you, would you give your opinion?
Of course, for the relation I have, if they ask me an opinion, I will give my opinion, but it's not my job. The decision will be taken for them, not for me. No, it belongs to the club, but if I'm my opinion, I will give it to them, like a friends, like a people who share unbelievable moments together, but it has to be the club, you know? It's the best. So I would say the new sporting director, the moment I'm not here anymore, so he has to choose the new manager.
Paul, for the embargo?
Just on your decision, what factors will influence that decision? Will it be your own personal feeling? Will it be your family? Will it be the players?
The weather. I'm waiting to change, and after we take a decisions.
But in terms of your relationship with the players, that's as strong as ever.
As strong as ever, yeah. It's good, really good.
The embargo for 10.